I've spoken before in this house about my extended family who are in the Holy Family Parish Church in Zaytun in Gaza. And the situation has been desperate for weeks, but now it's descending. There are tanks outside the gates, there are soldiers and snipers pointing into the complex, shooting at anyone who ventures out. And the convent was bombed. On Saturday, 2 women were shot. They were simply trying to get to the toilet. There is no electricity, there is no clean water, and the update that I had last night was that they're down to their last can of corn. I'm told, after pressure, that food has been delivered, but they've not seen it. And when this began a week ago, the IDF soldiers ordered these civilians to evacuate against their will. Can the government confirm that it sees the forcible displacement of civilians as unacceptable? The people in this church, Mr. Speaker, are civilians. They have nothing to do with Hamas. They are nuns, orphans, disabled people. They are a small Christian community, and they know everyone. As the Pope has said, and my family can confirm, it is categorically untrue to say Hamas are operating from there. This situation has been condemned by many. Will this government do so? But it is important to stress this suffering is not confined to just this church. And just last week, we saw the utterly tragic deaths of 3 Israeli hostages. There are others reportedly murdered by Hamas and 100 still in captivity. This is also unacceptable. And 73 days on in this conflict, the death toll is only rising. It is time for the international community to say this violence is now making peace harder, not easier. The government talks now of a sustainable ceasefire. And while I and the Liberal Democrats welcome the change in tone, it is unclear whether this is in fact a change in position. Will the government demand an immediate bilateral ceasefire? Will it change how it votes at the UN Security Council as a result? And when will the Prime Minister accept that the only route to peace is political, not military? That there is one way to get rid of Hamas and to end the humanitarian catastrophe in Gaza, and it's not this. And very finally, when will the United Kingdom fulfill its historic obligations to the region, recognise Palestine as a first step to delivering the 2 states, which is the only way to guarantee security and dignity for both Israelis and Palestinians?